Welcome to the Ultimate Intimacy Podcast with Nick and Amy. Sorry, I sounded like a vampire there for some. Welcome.
I liked it.
Um, Amy's got a little bit of a cold, so if you hear her coughing, we apologize in advance,
Coughing, sneezing, drinking, whatever.
but we're still going to try to get through this and do a podcast, but forgive us. So, every week we do podcasts, kind of touching on or covering different problems or things that couples struggle with, and sometimes they get pretty serious. This week we wanted to just like throw everything out the window for a week and just do something really fun. Amy and I were talking, and we were just talking about like all the kind of funny things that we do in our relationship or with our kids or different things. I'm like, this would be a real fun podcast topic to do. So we're going to do it on that. So,
Well, we were driving, it came from the idea. We were kind of on a family not vacation, trip, taking our son to college this weekend. That's how old we
I
are.
can say that's a vacation.
Or young we are. Sorry for anyone that has lots of kids in college or married. Like we're super young, I meant. I just feel old at this moment because I'm dropping my first kid off at college. So sorry, you're not old. I feel very young. It's just, I can't believe I have a kid that old. That's crazy.
Your spirit's young and your body's old.
My body is still
Is that
super
what you're trying to
young.
say?
No, we're young at this age. We're just kind of in that middle, but we're feeling older, but we're still really young. Just trying to make everyone
We're reminiscing or
about their
thinking
age.
about like a lot of the funny things that we do
Well,
or happened.
well, all you have to do is look in the back of your car and look at your kids, and you're like, oh my gosh,
It's
did you just
chaos.
say that? Or oh my gosh, did you really just do that? Or I don't know. It's just funny. I always look in the back seat and
Oh
someone's
yeah.
poking each other, their foot's on each other, and it's just like, I don't know. We had some
Awesome.
good stories of this weekend. I'm not going to share them. But anyways, our kids, I don't know, marriage and parenting is just funny.
It
It's
is.
just funny. It's like I like would have never pictured certain things like 20 years ago before I started all this. Do you know what I mean?
Oh yeah, absolutely. So we wanted to share kind of some of the funny things we experience in our relationship with our kids. I bet a
Or
lot of
marriage.
you, or marriage, yeah, and I bet a lot of you experience similar things or have other funny things. We're going to do a part two to this, and we hope a lot of you will write in, share your experiences in part two.
Yes,
So,
yes. So take 30 seconds after and share your stories.
all right.
Okay.
So starting out, do any of your date nights look like this or sound like this? This is what happens often with Amy and I. I'm like, hey babe, let's go out date night tonight. She's like, all right, you're picking tonight. I'm like, okay. And I'm like, how would you like? She's like, I'm like, what do you feel like? What do you feel like getting tonight? She's like, oh, I'm totally easy. Wherever you want to go. I'm like, well, how about this? No, that doesn't sound good. I don't want to go there.
Do
Okay.
I really do that
No,
though?
I do that too.
But I don't really do that
We
often.
both do that. No, you don't do, but that happens for both of us. Like
I
I'm saying vice versa. Like you'll say, hey babe, you want to go to Mongolia? And I'll be like, no,
no.
anywhere but
He
there.
doesn't eat
Well, do
noodles.
you want to go to pizza? No, anywhere but there too. Or
No,
what? And
that's
I
true.
do
That's
like pizza,
I think
but
that you're pickier with food than I am. But the funny, it's just we finally like got it figured out on date night. Like now I'm just like, give me your top three and then I'll pick. Like
yeah.
it just works. It works better that
But
way.
we used to spend a lot of time like, where do you want to go tonight? Where do you
Where
want
do
to
you
go
want to go
tonight?
tonight?
And we literally would spend like 15 minutes trying to figure out where we're gonna go.
And a lot of people do funny videos on this. Like the guy's like, I want to take you out tonight. What do you feel like or whatever? Do you feel like this? Well, you pick. No, do you feel like this? No. Do you feel like this? No. It's just, yeah, never
Oh,
ending. So
it's more like, oh, I'll go anywhere. I feel like anywhere. Okay, let's go here. Nah, I don't feel like that.
I
Okay,
think that one's
let's go here.
normal.
Oh,
I
I
think
don't feel.
that's pretty normal. Tip of the
So
day
we're totally like
for
that.
date night is guys, just pick and plan and tell her where she's going and hopefully pick something that she loves.
Yeah. Yep.
And then maybe take turns. Maybe take turns every date night, like picking, you plan it for your husband the next week, but pick something you know he loves. And then you don't have to have that go
Oh,
around, you know?
we still have that go around sometimes.
Sometimes, yeah.
So, anyways, I'm
Sometimes.
sure a lot of you can relate to that.
Yep.
Let's move on to the grocery store one.
Grocery store one.
Yeah.
Oh, which one? There's like a lot of
Oh,
grocery store ones.
well, the one that's on your mind.
Okay, well, I saw a video one time and it was a wife like literally taping the pictures of the things she wanted on a poster board. I know it was a joke, but sometimes I don't think women really think it's a joke because the husband always buys the wrong brand, the wrong kind, the wrong item, the wrong calls his wife 10,000 times during
That's
it.
true. That sounds like ours.
Anyways, but in our story, it's more like I'm not the picky one, but Nick will be like, I'm gonna go to the grocery store for the family, and he comes home, and the kids are like, Dad, you bought the cheapest loaf of bread. Dad, you bought the non-name brand kind.
Your toilet paper doesn't feel like a velvet towel.
It doesn't. You buy the crap stuff.
Well, I think we as men are looking at prices. We're
Mhm.
like,
And the women are looking at
yeah,
softness.
we're like $30 for a thing of toilet paper versus
Well,
$15 for this one. I'll take the $15.
you guys
That's
do.
true. That's
So,
true.
okay. Anyways.
So yeah, the grocery store.
Every time Nick walks in and the kids start going through the groceries, they
I
start.
always make a mistake in
You
getting
always.
something that I shouldn't.
But he tries so hard. Good job. He tries so
Oh,
hard.
that's the thought that
He
counts,
tries
right?
so hard.
So do any of you have that experience with the grocery store?
And which one?
And which one?
Do you make your husband a poster with the right things on it? Or are you just like, no, I'll just go do it myself? Like, I think it's just funny because men, like poor guys, like they're just trying their hardest, but like they don't know the perfect brand
Well,
to
it's like,
buy,
yeah,
and they buy something and then they get
we
in
come home,
trouble for
we
it.
come home and it's like, you bought that kind of paper towel? Yeah, they were like
Yeah.
10,000 and I just
And
grabbed
I picked
one. Yeah, that's the kind I picked. How do you not know what paper towels we use after all these years?
Tip of the day for that one. Write it out. The brand, the size, the
Yeah,
amount.
your
Make it
husband,
easy on him.
yeah, your husband needs that. I need that. Exactly. I
Uh,
I love the next one because this is so true.
Tell us if we're normal
Um,
or not, guys. Maybe we're not normal. Maybe you're just like, no, no, that does not
okay.
happen at my house.
All right. When it comes to like watching a movie or movie night, naked movie night, especially in bed, um, I'll usually say something like, Amy, tonight's naked movie night. Hey,
No, you'll
yo.
ask
Or
me.
I'll ask,
You
yeah.
won't tell me. You'll ask me
Be
because it
like,
takes two.
well, yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
Tonight is tonight naked movie night. And you'll be like, oh, it's naked movie night.
You may want to clarify what that means
Yeah.
for
So
news listeners,
sorry, yeah. So
new
naked movie
listeners.
night is we are naked. We climb in the bed naked and watch a movie together. We're not
That's
watching,
great foreplay.
yeah, we're not watching
No nakedness. No.
nakedness in the movies. Um, so usually what happens is I'll be like, hey, Amy takes really long showers, and so I know I'll be like, hey, babe, I'll pick a good show while you're in the shower, just relaxing. I'll see you in an hour and a half.
It's not that long.
Maybe not quite that long. And what typically happens is she'll come out and I'm still scrolling or surfing. Like I cannot find a movie.
Mm-mm.
So,
We're very picky with our shows. Very, very picky. But yes, he usually has an hour to look and it doesn't happen.
so yeah, so we're typically looking for movies for an hour and a half, the time that it would
And by
take to
the time
watch
we
it,
find one, we're just like, oh, it's too late now.
where Amy's asleep in 10 minutes. Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's something that's
Anyways, are we normal?
pretty common in our household.
I don't know if that one's normal because I feel like a lot of people just know their shows.
Yeah.
Just and we're just very
Well,
selective and I don't know.
well, and for us personally, so we made a choice not to watch rated R movies, so our options are very limited, right? We're
They're
usually
very
like
limited.
getting
Yeah,
some on
that's
Lifetime or
true.
something.
Mhm.
However, we did find VidAngel, and that has blessed our life tremendously. We can now watch movies that
Turn everything to
we
PG.
wouldn't be able to watch before, and now it can be a rated G show.
Yeah,
So
that's true. My
if
friend
you don't
talked
have
me into it.
VidAngel, this is not
This
a
is
plug
not a
for that.
plug. Nobody's paying us. We just love it.
But yeah, it's good. It's a good
Mhm.
way to watch a lot of movies that you couldn't watch otherwise. So
Yep. You can watch them. You just don't want to see certain things. It's pretty awesome. Yeah.
I love the next one.
What's the next one?
Texting from
Texting. Oh, yeah. So we'll be laying in bed or we'll be making dinner or just whatever. And the kid's like, we get a text. You look at it and you're like, it's my kid. I thought they were at home. And you're like, oh, they are at home. They're in their bedroom. And they're texting you from the other room. Mom, I forgot to do this, or can you get me this? Or Like half the time I'm like,
Wait, aren't you in the room
I
next to
literally
us?
am like, hey, I'm right here. You can walk down the stairs to talk to me. Is that just us or is that like every family now? Like I used to,
Well,
okay, but I have to admit, like I used to be so
oh,
like, I usually text them back. I'm not gonna text you in the same house. Walk your little bum down the stairs and come talk to me. But now I've gotten lazy.
and now you're
I'm not gonna
texting
lie.
back.
And then I'm like, yeah, I took care of that. See you in the morning, whatever.
So yeah,
Oh,
texting each other
no.
to the next wall, to the next
In the
room.
next room.
Yeah.
Ridiculous. But
So
I think we're all doing it. I don't know. Are we normal?
I don't know
I was so
if we're
against that for
normal.
so long. I was like, my kids are not going to text me in my own house. Walk down the stairs.
Yeah, I don't
And
know.
now I'm just like in bed at night and I'm like, yeah, answer the
I would
question.
say we are definitely not a normal couple. But
I think that's pretty normal. Anyways,
all right, lead us off into the next one.
and the next one, our 15-year-old is so anti-PDA. I don't know what it is, but she's just, and it's not even like, ew, mom, that's gross, or mom, dad,
I,
stop kissing, that's gross. It's not even like gross to her. She's just like, don't want to see it. Don't want you to do it. I know you're in love. Don't need to do it in front of me. Like, it's just funny. So, anyways, we will be in the hot tub and she'll be peeking out her window, be like,
banging
five
on the
feet
window.
apart, 5 feet
Well, like
apart.
we're married, you realize we have four children, right? You realize something caused us to have you. So yeah, we'll be in
She
the hot
gets it.
tub and
She gets it. She just like,
she's banging on the window. I don't want to see that. So I'm like, your blinds are closed. You
I'm
don't
not
need to be
gonna do.
looking through the
All we
window.
do is like kissing. Like that's all we're ever gonna do when you're awake. Like it's not like we're doing anything. I don't want you guys kissing. It's just funny. But she
So
can't wait to get a boyfriend and kiss. And like, I mean, she understands
that's
everything. She's not grossed out by it. It's just her parents, I
she's
guess.
grossed out by her
By
parents.
us?
Well, if I
Oh,
mean, let's
I
be
was grossed
real.
out by my
Let's be
parents
real.
too.
If I
Yeah,
was watching my parents kiss,
yeah,
I'd be
I
like,
know.
come
I
on.
know.
Ain't nobody want to see
I
that.
know. Our other kids don't
Nobody,
care. It's just her.
nobody wants to see
Nobody
that.
wants to see that. All
Um,
right.
all
Next
right.
one.
Are you guilty of this? So this is a hilarious story. I won't do it justice, but
Wait, what story is this? I don't even know what story you came
we're
up with.
talking about texting in behalf of your children.
On behalf of your, okay, I don't know what
Yeah.
this is. Okay.
Okay. Do
Okay.
you as parents ever, do your kids ever come up to you and say, so and so texted me and I don't know what to say to him? We're like, well,
Oh,
just say this. Well, I don't know. I don't want to say that. And all of a sudden you're wrapped into texting their boyfriend or someone they like or whatever. Um, and before you know it, you're the one texting their boyfriend. So it was pretty funny. So my brother's telling me this story the other day. He's like, "Oh man, my daughter came to me and said, 'Dad, how do I answer this text?'" And he's like, "Well, answer this way."
we
And
don't share the story of our daughter first.
well, I'll share that after.
Okay.
And then you know, so he starts telling her what to text, and finally he's just like, "Give me your phone." And so he starts texting in her behalf, and she was texting a boy that she liked, and this boy was her dad was friends with my brother. So a couple days later, my dad sees this guy, and they start laughing and talking and saying, "Oh, it sounds like so and so." They were texting back and forth, and my brother's like, "Yeah, I had to start
Take the
texting.
phone.
I had to take the phone and start texting in behalf of my daughter." And the guy's like, "Well, I had to do the same thing. I was texting in behalf of my son." So come to find out, they both were laughing and saying, "Well, apparently we were flirting with each other because the father's texting in behalf of his son and my brother's texting in behalf of his daughter, and they were texting back and forth
I
uh,
love it.
for their kids." So I
Yep.
thought that was a pretty funny story. But what were you going to say about our?
Oh, the reason that story came out is because our daughter had just gotten this new boyfriend,
Oh yeah,
and
yeah.
she's not like super shy, but like when it comes to like flirting over text, I was like, you gotta say something like this, or you gotta put something like this, and the flirting started getting really good. But like a couple of the texts, I'm like, push the button, he's gonna love that. She's like, I don't dare, and so I'm like, Kylie, push the button. She finally pushed it, and oh, it worked. It
Oh,
worked. Like
needless to
they ended
say,
up like being boyfriend girlfriend and it was awesome and we just joke about it that mom helped her get a boyfriend, but the whole
well,
reason that story came out is because we were laughing about how like
Well, the joke was, is Amy's like, are you okay if I flirt with Kylie's boyfriend?
No,
And
that was not what
meaning,
happened.
well, the boyfriend thought it was Kylie.
It was Kylie. I never touched her phone.
Okay,
I might
that's
have
me.
pushed send one time, which
Yeah.
she didn't dare.
Or
But
helped her type the text out.
anyways,
So,
anyways.
do you guys ever have any experiences where you're helping your children send text messages to a friend or boyfriend or girlfriend or whatever?
It's not just flirting though. Sometimes your kids are like, "What do I say? What do I say here? What do
Mom,
you
what do I
say?"
say here? What do I say here? Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I
There's,
totally.
I think most kids don't want their parents to be involved. I love that our kids come to us with these kind of things. They're like, "You guys are
Oh, it's so
cool.
funny.
You can help me text." Like, I love that. So
So
that's
funny.
great. Okay.
All right. Well, what about like housework?
Housework.
Yeah. I think the definition for of clean for men and women is completely
Oh,
different.
that's where you're going. Oh dear. Oh
Could I
dear.
bring up a sore subject?
No, it's not sore. It's just
Okay,
funny.
tell us if your marriage is like this. For men, what is our definition of clean?
No clutter on the
No
floor.
clutter on the floor, socks are picked up, the house looks organized.
Yeah, kind of
Okay.
organized. It doesn't even have to be completely organized. Like, I don't even think
So
you noticed
Amy,
organized.
so Amy's in the kitchen and she's looking across the dining room into the living room and somehow can see underneath the TV stand
He's
that
exaggerating.
there's that
He's
there's a
exaggerating.
little bit of dust and she's like, "This house is a mess. Look at the dust
Oh my
underneath that." And
gosh. He's
I'm like,
exaggerating.
I didn't even know dust could get under there.
I didn't even know what dust. Oh wait, there's such thing as dust. Oh yeah, look at this. I go like this with
Oh
my
yeah,
finger,
that's right.
and it all
Oh
comes.
yeah.
Oh, I just didn't know that was the
Is
thing.
that what that's called? I just thought it was like glitter or so.
Okay. The point is that we see things differently. Is that the point?
Oh, that's the point.
That was
Yeah.
the point. Yeah.
And usually,
Okay. I did ask Nick the other day. I'm like, have you ever mopped a floor? Like really mopped a floor. We're
well,
talking
hold on.
soap, suds, mop, water, scrub the
Did you hear what
floor.
you just put in there? Like, have you really mopped a floor? I don't know what that means. I just hear, have you mopped a floor? Yes, I have mopped a floor.
No.
I don't know what really mopped a
Okay,
floor
what is your
means.
definition of mop a floor?
You have a mop, you have water, you mop the floor, you clean it. I want to hear your definition of really mop a floor.
Like it's clean after. Like it's clean after. That's
Okay.
really mopped the floor.
Really, okay.
Actually, he hasn't, if he's honest. You even admitted that to me the
Well,
other day. You
well,
said, actually, I don't think I actually had
I've
mopped the
mopped
floor.
many floors, but I have not really mopped a floor.
You've mopped many floors
Yeah.
in this house?
Well,
In the houses that we've been in while we've been married 23 years? Any of those floors?
I don't
Be
recall.
honest.
I don't
Be
recall.
honest. Exactly. Nick was never
Well,
taught to mop. Anyways, so I was just bringing that up for the point that you brought up cleaning.
Oh, totally.
So
And I would
his
bet.
definition of clean is there isn't stuff all over the floor. And my
Right.
definition of a clean floor is it was swept and mopped. That's the difference that we're
Oh, you could
talking about.
perform open heart surgery on the floor and not even worry about it. It'd be sanitized.
It just looks clean.
I would bet if we took a poll out there that most of the men are like, "Oh, this is spot on. This is totally," and most of the women would say the same thing. So I don't think we're real different there.
No, I think
I would say we're
probably pretty normal in this category.
Yeah.
Because a lot of men say if there's any clutter out, not just clutter, like everything has to be clean. The dishes have to be emptied for the kitchen to be clean, right? Like I just think we have a different, I don't know, mentality on cleanliness, which is fine. It takes communication.
Yeah, exactly.
Communication.
The next one. This is great. This could go either way, and I have been guilty of this. Amy's been guiltiness
Very much
of
guilty
this,
of
but
this.
in your conversations, when you say, "Sweetie, what's wrong?" What is the typical response? "I'm fine."
That's not what you say.
Well, I know.
You're talking about women?
I'm
Me, I mean.
I'm talking in general, a lot of conversations. "Hey, sweetie, what's wrong?" Or "Hey, what's wrong?" And the response is typically, I'm fine.
I'm fine.
Which, what does that mean?
I'm not fine.
Typically means you're not fine. And I gotta ask
I'll tell you
I
what
gotta
I
ask
really want
100,
to talk about.
I gotta ask 100 questions to find out what's really wrong.
Well, can you read my mind? Shouldn't you just
Yeah,
know? I'm
yeah,
just joking.
exactly.
It's a joke. It's a joke.
No, but that
I can't
goes
read your
both
mind.
ways. What's wrong? Nothing. And
I'm good at not saying nothing now. I'm good at being like, this is what's wrong.
yeah, I'm pissed at you, but I'm not gonna tell you.
No, I never
Oh,
said that
okay.
either.
No, I know.
Okay, what's your point?
That's is that typical in most like
I don't know.
marriages?
I think that when women say I'm fine, it really means dig down deep and down inside. In our marriage, I'm fine means literally I'm fine. I don't want to talk about anything right now. I'm literally just fine. Leave me alone.
Okay, all right. Well, there you have it.
Okay.
All right.
No, we've agreed to this so many times on the podcast. Like Nick's the one that like doesn't wants more talking.
Oh,
And
no
like if
question.
I'm literally fine, I'm like, I'm fine. Like I'm fine. And you're like, no, what's wrong? Let's talk.
Well,
Let's talk.
I think you can tell. "Oh, I'm fine."
Yeah.
And you're like, no, apparently
That
you
doesn't
are.
happen very
No, but I'm just saying, for
a
like most
lot
of
of
us, when
couples,
your
yes.
spouse is not fine, but they tell you that they're fine.
Fine is not really the right word in marriage.
And then if you say, okay, oh, glad everything's great, and you go do your thing,
Oh, you're in big trouble.
Man, you are in big trouble.
That's true.
So
That's true.
if you ever hear the word
I'm
or
fine.
the sentence I'm fine, just know that everything is not fine.
Not
and
fine.
that is your cue
That everything is not
to
fine.
ask 100 questions to figure out what is going on.
That is your cue to grab your wife's hands,
Or your husband's.
husband's hands. Let's have a discussion right now on what's going on. Right, there you go.
Okay.
Okay,
Oh,
next.
man.
Do you have more? Do you have more?
When your spouse is a passenger in the car and tell them you how to drive.
Oh, passenger princess.
Well, it could be passenger prince too.
Prince.
I'm totally guilty of this. Funny story,
Passenger princess is
Amy.
different.
Yeah, funny story. We're running to a movie and
Oh my goodness.
we're running a little late. And I told Amy, I'm like, hey, I will drive because your foot has no lead in it.
Like, okay, well, you gotta give the backstory. I had just gotten a brand new car. I had waited a long time for it. It's like I've never had a new car. It was my baby, okay? And I'm very careful driving. You know when you get a new car and you're just like, oh my gosh, I'm trying to be so careful.
Oh, I know.
So I kind of drove like a grandma in their idea, which is the speed limit. I drive the speed limit. I'm called a grandma. Okay, now you can talk.
So I said, hey, we got to get to this movie. No offense, but I'll drive.
Yes, you said that, grandma.
So I'm cruising down the road. I'm going like 15, 20 over, and Amy's like, you realize my car has a speedometer in the window that can tell you how much you're going over the speed limit.
You look forward, it tells you the signs coming up, what the speedometer is, and it says if you are speeding. Right in your window. Like you don't even have to look down at the dashboard. It literally is in the window, right there, speedometer.
And my response was, oh yeah, I'm fully aware of that.
I'm fully aware of that.
As I'm going around the corner, the police lights come on, pull us over, and say, do you know how fast you were going? And I said, oh, I thought I was going faster than that. No, anyways, I got a ticket.
Officer.
I had no idea. My speedometer isn't working. Anyways, yeah, got a ticket, had to take like a 3-hour class, so did all my records.
Pretty much went back to driver's ed while his daughter was taking driver's ed.
Yeah. And they're laughing and making fun of me, and what do you think of grandma driving now?
Yeah, who needs to be a grandma driver now? You're going to be a grandma driver for the next 9 months because they're going to be watching you. That's what happened.
But in addition to that, how often are we like coaching our spouse from the driver's like, oh, turn here.
Okay, but I gotta add to this. Who coached yesterday and saved us from a major accident?
What?
That was me. I saved us from an accident yesterday by coaching your driving.
When?
We almost hit your parents. They were
Oh
in
yeah,
front of
yeah,
us.
yeah, yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah,
like
yeah, yeah,
literally, I
yeah,
was like,
yeah.
"What do you
Oh, she.
slam on the brakes right
Oh, she should have got a pay raise as the
now?"
assistant coach in the passenger side.
I had to sleep the entire drive home, which was 3 hours because I was like an anxiety mess from earlier. And I was like, I'm not going to be a controlling driver. I'm just going to go take a nap. Please don't kill us.
We made a home
We
safe
made a
somehow.
home.
Anyways, so how often do you guys
Oh.
have a passenger telling you what to do, where to go, how to take this
Mhm.
exit? You're going too fast, whatever.
Well, the viral videos now are I don't know how to do anything. I don't know how to brake. I don't know how to push the gas pedal without my wife sitting next to me telling me how to do it. Because apparently I'm not the only wife that's like grabbing the car, like Nick, I don't even have to say anything anymore. I just grab the handle on the side of the car and he knows that I'm kind of freaking out in my own little way and I don't even have to say
Are
anything.
you okay over
But
there?
his car doesn't have a handle, so now it's more like I don't know what to grab. I'm just gonna sit here and keep my mouth shut.
I'm sure. No, I do the same thing when I get in the passenger seat. Oh, sweetie, you turn in here? Yeah, I'm turning here.
Yeah, I
Oh,
am.
we're going here.
I'm a
Yeah, I'm
great,
aware of where we're
perfect,
going.
flawless record driver since I was like 17.
You
So
don't
you
need,
have, yeah, there's no reason for you to tell me
you
what to
don't need to
do.
brag for our audience or
I'm just
anything.
saying, good driver over here, record over here.
Oh, okay. Uh,
Uh,
all right. I
okay.
turned
You
50.
have another one?
Yeah, I turned 50 in
My goodness.
in March. And lately I'm like forgetting all sorts of stuff.
You're going to turn 50.
I'm going to turn 50, yes. So I
Yeah.
got a couple good months ahead of me and then it's all downhill from there. I am noticing I'm forgetting things like crazy. I will go into the bedroom to ask Amy something and I'll completely forget what I was gonna ask her. I'm like,
You're not even pause.
I know.
What
That's
is
the
your
scary thing.
excuse? Age.
It's a scary thing.
Age.
I'll go out in the garage to go grab something and I'm like, what did I come here for?
Oh,
I
that's
don't
just
even
100% normal after you're 40.
So Amy and I are laughing because we're watching a series or we'll watch a movie, we'll pause it halfway
Oh,
through and say, "Oh, let's come back to it." The next day, we're like, "Hey, we should finish watching that movie."
can't remember what
And
it
I'm like,
was.
"What movie was it? What movie were we watching?"
Don't know. Can't find
Or,
it ever again.
or this is totally true. Like we'll scroll through and we'll see a movie that's made in 2024 and we'll be like, "Oh, that's a new movie we haven't seen." And halfway through the movie, we'll be like,
We
"Man,
just watched.
this is looking familiar. Like, have we seen
Came out
this?
3 months ago. Oh, we
Yeah, have we
watched
seen
that.
this?" And we've already watched it. Um,
Maybe
so
a year. We're not that bad. Maybe a year ago. It's like probably a year ago.
so so it's pretty
Hey, that is a
comical.
perk to getting old. That is a perk to getting older. You can like have a whole new slate of things you've never listened to or seen because you forgot. So
That's
it's not
true.
like we
That's
have
true.
this whole new selection of movies because here we're contradicting ourselves, saying that we don't have anything to watch. We can't find anything. But we're just
But
saying
we're
here
rewatching shows
we're
because we can't
rewatching shows that
remember.
we can't remember we watched. Anyways.
So yeah, so if any of you experience that with just forgetting going in and forgetting what you're going to talk to your spouse about or forgetting something maybe in the garage or whatever you're doing or forgetting movies in general. So
Just forgetting everything. Yeah. Yep. Guilty. Guilty.
so I that's kind of the end of the things that I thought
That's what
about. Do you have any?
I don't know if I have any more. I don't know if I have any more.
Well, we need your help.
The joke in our marriage is that Amy would rather snuggle the dogs than Nick, and
Oh,
that
that's true.
Amy would rather come home to the dogs than Nick, and Amy would rather, yeah, it's always,
It's a joke.
it's a
Let's
joke,
be clear.
it's a joke, but yeah, at our house, I have to be very mindful that Nick isn't jealous of the dogs.
Amy's
Don't make him jealous of
Amy's
the
got her
dogs.
babies.
I told Nick, I said, if you don't give me more kids, I'm going to keep buying dogs. And I only have 3 dogs. So
Well, I know that if I ever pass away early, Amy's gonna have how many dogs? Probably
I don't know.
25.
I hope that never happens, but I can't answer that unless it happens. So
Yeah,
I will be a dog rescuer if anything happens to Nick. But that's never going to happen
so we
because
hear from a
your
lot of
grandparents lived to like 95, so you got a long life
oh
ahead of
man,
you.
just take me early. We hear from a lot of people. This is a subject we hear from a lot of people on that, and we did a video on this. of me walking in and Amy running towards the dogs. And it was done jokingly, but we got a
Right.
lot of people that are like, that's totally my spouse. That happens
Right.
every time.
My wife picks the dogs over me every day of my life. Yeah. Yeah.
So yeah, we had to
Yeah.
we had to
We
throw that
guilty.
one in there.
Yep.
They are your
They're
babies.
my babies. Yep.
So as we wrap this thing up, if you have any stories or experiences or things you want to share, email us at ultimateamy@ultimateintimacy.com and take the poll. You're going to throw a
Mhm.
poll out and with some questions and quiz and different
These don't,
answers to submit.
like ours aren't all funny, but just like things that you do in your marriage or your parenting that you're just like, is this normal? I mean, that's kind of the question. Like, is it just us or is it like, because sometimes we look at each other and I'm like, was that normal? Is this normal in other
Yeah.
families? Like, I don't know. Yeah. Our kids, like, our girls fight like crazy. And I'm always looking at Nick. I grew up like almost being an only child. I was like way older. I was out of the house before my brothers were even teenagers. And so, like,
Oh,
though I
yeah.
don't understand the whole fighting thing. So sometimes I look at Nick and I'm like, is that normal? You had siblings. Like, this doesn't seem
Mhm.
normal to me. Oh, it's normal. So,
Oh, it's completely
yeah.
normal. Yeah.
Yeah. Anyways,
But no, it is pretty funny to kind of analyze things and be like, is that normal? We're
yeah.
the only ones that do this, or so.
It's just parenting's funny. We need to write down more parenting ones.
Oh, we do
Parenting's pretty
totally.
hilarious.
We totally do.
Anyways, yep.
Well, let's wrap up this podcast. If you need some fantastic products, you should go visit shop.ultimateintimacy.com. We have some amazing products that can help you in and out of the bedroom.
Hmm.
They can be game changers for your marriage. They have literally helped thousands of couples, just like
Right.
yourselves, just completely transform their intimate life. And
Right.
we call them intimacy aids, not toys. We call them intimacy aids because they really can be a game changer and really help your marriage. So if you have any questions on those, email us as well. Happy to answer those questions. We appreciate all your support.
And
We,
a lot of, well, hold on, because I know you're ending it. A lot of podcasts will say, hey, donate here to keep the podcast going. Here, just donations. We don't want donations. Every time you shop, we want you to have an awesome product. That is how you donate to the podcast, literally. Like when you order something that's going to help your marriage,
that's a
that's why you
great
donate.
point.
Like that really helps us out. So I wanted to point that out. Like instead of asking for donations for the podcast or whatever, subscribe to this, whatever. Like we just wanted to offer some really awesome products that we love, we use, we make sure that everything that we're selling or promoting is like getting 5-star ratings. Like for real.
Yeah,
Like we want to make sure they're helpful.
they're
So I
good
just wanted to
quality
point that
products.
out. Like when you shop at our store, that really helps our podcast and our whole entire business keep going. So thank you.
Yeah, so we really appreciate all of you listening to the podcast. And until next